This episode will discuss XRP and XLM, two ledgers applied to tokenize the Treasury. That's proper. To reiterate, we're discussing the XRP and XLM stellar ledgers, which can be each utilized for tokenizing Treasuries. It is taking area. Yesterday, it became announced. We'll review it collectively. We're given you blanketed. After discussing a new associate that Ripple lately revealed, we're going to examine fee charts and talk marketplace manipulation. These groups are trying to shake you out and lure you far from your loved cryptocurrencies. However, it would not work here or for the target market that watches this channel. Without similarly ado, take a seat and unwind. Let's get commenced. The rate of Bitcoin is 97,575, and the remaining day, it is multiplied with the aid of 83%. The charge of Ethereum is 2,776 Lars. Our darling XRP, hey, we had a pleasant run today, and it is currently down 1.51%. It turned into proper to peer. It moved up right here, however, not anything noteworthy. Arriving at 247, it has improved through just over 6% inside the last day. The general price of the cryptocurrency market is $399,000. After this, in which will we move? I can come on this channel and let you know this every unmarried day, you notice. Bitcoin is the only asset we're examining and maintaining. A watch on, it's time for Bitcoin to begin shifting. It isn't carrying out something, it's chilly. $90,000, this $93,000 to $97,000 range is its favorite. It adores it. But what do? We understand how this finishes, so it can live there as long, because it desires. We are conscious that we may not be shaking out here. All right? So, revel in yourself, Bitcoin. However, we're aware of your destination. Nothing may be completed approximately it. You may be paid $175,000. We are pleased to announce that we are now taking part with Ripple, Tokyo Relations, and Insights in a single vicinity every month. It says it's miles extending its coverage to include Ripple, XRP, the XRP ledger, Lust, and Extra. Watch with interest to peer what they launch. This isn't always like a real product, if I had to wager. To show you who's the usage of the XRP ledger, there are more metrics and numbers. Where inside the international are these human beings with? What are they engaging with? What are they utilizing it? How do human beings interact with it? Yeah, that's what I agree with they will release. Thus, we are able to listen. We'll examine their moves. However, it is constantly thrilling to peer new groups together with studies companies come out and declare that they're taking part with Ripple and might finally update their quarterly reviews. I'm not sure. We'll discover. This is the XRP chart that we're analyzing. Additionally, I just realized that we aren't switching presentations. Wait a second. We're giving you included, I swear. I'm glad we have resolved this problem. You nonetheless can't see, however, we ought to come over right here, and then we will possibly must do this type of... Oh, you can see now, the XRP chart is shown right here. You simply neglected this post, which become approximately token interactions. Now allow us to take a look at the XRP chart. Here's what we are examining. On the 4-hour, that is. Look, we do not appearance so awful at the 4-hour. Unless this issue completely downturns over the subsequent 4 hours, which I don't see occurring, we are going to get candle closures above the EMA, which is the primary stage for short-term price motion. We can zoom in as soon as it turns green so that you can see it well. We'll have quality price action for the midterm if this green crosses over to red, which should manifest within the subsequent day or so if we keep getting in this course. However, it is now not clearly that near if we swap this out and see the daily chart right here. That's okay, although be conscious of the 4 hours. In the short time period, it appears advantageous, which may lead to additional fee estimates. And upward motion, this is what I placed. This one was simply found. It's sincerely notable. Accredited traders will soon be capable of buy-breaking XRP depository receipts. What are they then? Boom! We wrote an entire thread on it. May God bless you, GPT Chad. Let me give an explanation for. According to the object, depository receipts are monetary gadgets that can be traded on traditional markets and serve as an illustration of ownership of assets like shares or cryptocurrency. Consider them analogous to ADRs for stocks, however. For virtual belongings, the depository receipt, or DR, might be subsidized one-to-one by using XRP, which might be stored by using a custodian. This is giant. The backing is one-to-one. Adoption via institutions might be fueled by this. To help it, every of those ought to own XRP one-to-one. What makes this extensive? We need institutional grade exposure to XRP to raise its price above $10. In addition to, in all likelihood, warding off the restrictions and guidelines associated with cryptocurrency exchanges, it's going to enable traditional investors to buy XRP through brokerage debts. No greater disturbing approximately the reality that you could only ship $20,000 every week from Coinbase. However, after you send that amount, Coinbase will freeze your account and require you to provide identity, a pattern of your hair, and a swab from your mouth earlier than confirming that it is certainly you. These depository receipts are issued by way of whom? Financial establishments, massive banks, or cryptocurrency funding companies? Human beings. This is substantial. The ETFs with the intention to be adopted very rapidly could be impacted through this. What does this signify for the recognition of XRP then? More clarity and liquidity. The ETFs will even arrive if we acquire depository receipts, which we do. And human beings, this will assist bridge the gap among regular finance and the cryptocurrency markets. This is extensive. This is actually amazing. Here, that is the advancement we hope to peer with XRP. In addition to assisting the establishments, this can appeal to banks and huge sums of cash. I launched this. I've been talking plenty about Ando, you spot. Ando $150 is one of those napping titans. Do you recognize? But I can get XRP for a couple of bucks extra, a number of you'll say. I understand. However, I think Ando can achieve a 10 to 30x this cycle, just based on my examine and what I've been uncovering, not financial recommendation. What then does Ando publicly claim? I take it they'd their summit. Excuse me, however, that they had friggin' Eric Trump. At the summit, Donald Trump Jr. gave a speech. Joe Katz is likewise speaking at the summit, you realize. What then does Ando publicly declare? Firstly, what are they doing? Therefore, you'll now examine whether you are unaware. This layer 1 is tokenizing stocks, bonds, actual property,